check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Unboxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. Terence Crawford did an interview with Ellie Sackback and said that, Errol Spence and them feel like they the A side. He said, and Errol don't run him. Al don't run him. Bob Arum don't run him. He say, don't nobody run him, and he a dead to fight himself. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it. We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And he said that. He said that they feel like they the A side and they feel like they run everything and don't nobody run him. Al, Bob, Errol. He said, forget all that. He said he a dead to fight himself. And I guess this the whole businessman macho mentality now. He must have been out he's out in Vegas supporting Danny Jacobs. I don't know if he was at the boxing expo. I seen Errol Spence there, and obviously a variety of other fighters out there. But like I said before, a lot of this shit is boiling down to macho man things. Who run this shit? Nobody want to submit and be, the lesser of the two. Your whole A side, B side thing. Floyd bought the boxing and negotiating contracts with Eddie Hearn and a whole bunch of other promoters negotiating contracts through the media. Got these channels talking about A side, B side, and Terence Crawford just sitting here saying that I ain't about to let nobody play me. I'm not about to be sitting here and let them dominate the negotiations. And that's where the problem is gonna lie at, because Errol Spence is probably gonna at least get 2 belts. So how you could say that's 50-50 for Terence Crawford? You know what I'm saying? And Crawford could look at it as, well, I got the last piece of the puzzle. If he get 3, if he want to be undisputed, he got to come through me. So I'm telling you, Bob Arum ain't going to let Terence Crawford get played. Crawford not going to let him get played. They said they feel they the A side. Errol Spence said he feel he the A side. Quite frankly, if Errol get one more belt, obviously he got the upper hand in negotiations. But like I said before, black people can't get out their own way. And in boxing, they're not quick to make black versus black fights. If it's Hispanic versus black, Hispanic versus Hispanic, black versus UK, Hispanic versus UK, Puerto Rican versus, the Mexican fighters, they quicker to make those type of fights because they're more lucrative. They don't believe that the black fan is going to spend money, or they can captivate the black casual fans to get them from the NFL to high school football to college football. Same thing for basketball, NBA, college basketball, high school, but they don't feel like they can get those viewerships over to boxing. Neither does MMA. MMA is versed towards the white American fan. And for, the boxing has a problem with captivating the white American fan because they don't have any prominent white fighters right now that appeal to that type of demographic in America. Yeah, they got Caleb Plant, but he more appeal to black people a little bit more than white people, the way he carry himself. But Crawford basically just saying he didn't want to play me, and that's the problem. Now, both of these dudes sound like businessmen. You want to fight, they think they run everything. And, hey, man, like I said before, it don't change. I said this about Deontay Wilder before, right when he started, and Joshua called him out, and they start entering negotiations. I said, look here, man, when Joshua got 2 belts, I said, Wilder, and then when he got 3 belts too, I said, Wilder going to have to compromise. Wilder going to have to take less to make more, and people forget. Everybody always want to reference Mayweather. I won't be like Mayweather, Pacquiao, Mayweather. The value of the fight jumped, and we're gonna marinate it like that. But don't nobody remember when Mayweather took a 20-80 split versus Oscar De La Hoya, and he had no say so. He had to show up to the press conferences. Oscar chose the ring size. He chose his fucking trunks, probably his shoes. He most definitely chose his gloves. Mayweather compromised all that to be the king. He comped to be the king. He had to take a step back to be the king. None of these dudes want to take a step back. Everybody happy. These dudes really don't want to go in there and lose. That's just what it boiled down to. These dudes don't want to go in there and lose. Real talk, they go for Crawford as well too. These dudes scared to lose. So they want to hide behind the persona that they were macho man. Look here, man. If you really body, man, you're going to fight in the locker room. You're going to fight in the nigga backyard. You're going to fight the nigga on the corner. You're going to fight him in school. It don't matter. If you really want to smoke, you really feel like you the baddest or the baddest, you gonna make certain things happen. It don't really matter. You going to get that smoke. At the end of the day, it's all about a power struggle, man. You heard it with Wilder today. Said, You know, they don't run nothing. Even if they came and offered me 50-50, they don't run nothing, man. I'm the biggest star in boxing, the heavyweight division. Look here, man, I don't give a shit about none of that, bruh. I don't care about none of that. Real talk. You gonna shoot these fades or not? Y'all can leave negotiations behind closed doors. Everybody want to be top dog, but don't nobody want to be the bottom dog to get to the top. Don't nobody want to compromise. Look here, if somebody bringing multiple belts to the table, and we know Errol haven't got multiple belts, but we do know Joshua got multiple belts, nigga, you the B-side, bro. Unless you Mayweather or Pacquiao. Unless you got a fan base that's going to instantly say, oh, he go 900,000 pay-per-views, who go 1 million pay-per-views. Ain't none of these dudes doing that. Ain't none of these dudes doing that. For Crawford to go out there and fix his lips and say that, bro, it is what it is. I understand that you from the streets and you don't want to let nobody play you. We 100% understand that. But at the end of the day, Errol Spence don't need you. And I've been saying that from the very beginning. Errol Spence don't need Terence Crawford. Errol Spence don't have to fight Crawford. People will bitch and complain about it. He move up and fight Canelo. People forgot about Crawford. He move up and fight Jared Hurd. People don't forgot about him. He move up and Erickson Lubin rebuild his career. He having a mini super fight with Erickson Lubin. People forgot about it. He get 2 or 3 belts at junior middleweight. People forgot about it. Terence Crawford, what else can he do? Beat Regis Progress, beat Jose Ramirez. Dog, at the end of the day, they don't move the pendulum for you. You know, he in a position where he should be saying, man, whatever he want to do, just long as in a rematch, I get the A-side type of money. I get that same type of deal in a rematch. That's where his brain should be at. That's where his brain should be at. He should have a dog, but these dudes that got money, they got a little jewelry, they wearing Versace shirts. You know, nobody want to back down. Everybody want to be top dog. But if you really want it, you willing to take 2 or 3 steps backwards and make the fight happen. And if nobody willing to compromise, it ain't gonna be no big fights. You know, and that's for real. If these dudes ain't willing to compromise, ain't gonna be no big fights. If ain't nobody willing to be a Mayweather and Oscar situation, come on, man. You ain't none of these dudes bigger than the mayor. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't none of these dudes bigger than the president. Ain't none of these dudes bigger than the sport. Ain't none of these dudes gonna do 1 million pay-per-view. So how can you sit here and this is the type of fight that's gonna get you there? And I understand he feel disrespected. I know Bob Arum called Al and, you know, Errol Spence saying we're gonna be the A side. They should negotiate through the media, no way. You know, they should really keep fighters' purses, you know, sealed. And he feel like he don't want to get played. I already know he got the street mentality. He just feel like, nigga, these niggas not about to play me. You know, I'm gonna get my fair shake. It should be down the middle. You know, but at the end of the day, he did 400,000 pay-per-view, did 150, bro. Less than 150. He did 47,000. You did 14,000 in Madison Square Garden. Percentage-wise, yours was better because Madison Square Garden hold 20,000, but still, that's still 47,000. We could say we fought Mikey, a Mexican. He pulled the pull. True that. The numbers are the numbers, though. He can get the 3 belts and move up and say, I can't make weight, and move up to 54 and make a Jared Hurd fight. Move up to 160, cash out versus Canelo. What can you do? Regis, Ramirez. Nothing. All you can do is retire and fight who Top Rank wants you to fight because you're not getting Thurman, you're not getting Porter, you're not probably getting Danny. So really, he in a position of power, and sometimes it takes a man to recognize that and say, you know what, whatever to make the fight happen. Now, you're not about to play me and give me no pesos, but whatever to make the fight happen. If the rematch, if I win, I get the upper hand. I get that same deal, or I get the premium deal. He ain't like in Wilder. Like in Wilder, they both a little bit older. Remember, Errol started boxing at 15. Crawford been boxing his whole life. Deontay Wilder, 34 years old, be 35. Anthony Joshua about to turn 30, 31. Terence Crawford, you know, spring chicken. Errol Spence can move up multiple weight classes. Crawford, this is his last weight class. So at the same time, it is what it is, man. If you want to sit here and play the tough role and miss out on an opportunity of a lifetime, it is what it is. Errol said today the fight gonna happen. So, you know, maybe Errol recognized that he got to be the one to compromise. But you know what? They're not gonna be in a hurry to make 2 black fighters fight. You know what I'm saying? They're not in a hurry to make this fight happen, man. Boxing don't cater towards black fans. They don't cater towards white fans. They cater towards Hispanic fans. Had this been Salvador Rodriguez or some shit like that, then this fight would have been made. Salvador versus another Mexican or Hispanic fighter, or black versus Hispanic fighter, it would have been made. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate the love and support, everybody, for showing the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. In addition to that, man, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Promo code GoodFella1Boxing get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Check out the products on the website, 100% all natural products. You won't get mad at the products you get. Use the promo code GoodFella1Boxing get you 18% off. All those links in the description. Goodfella Sports TV. We gone.